Hey guys, this is Penny Henry from Create for Christ Designs. I wanted to share with you guys a few books that were sent to me by Hachette Book Group in exchange for my honest review. I was thinking about when I started doing these. These are children's books, and I love to do children's books. I love to do adult books, you know, and I love to review for Hachette. You know, a few years ago I was doing these, and I was sharing them with my grandbabies for Christmas gifts and birthday gifts when I couldn't afford them. So, you know, yeah, I'm so thankful for Hachette and for being able to provide books and Bibles for my grandbabies. And anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm still doing the children's books and donating them to my church. And even the Bibles I donate a lot of times to my church. So I just can't get over my oldest grandson that I started out with Hachette is going into high school this year, and my youngest is going to be 8 years old. And so yeah, I'm just like crazy, you know, that they're growing up so fast. I have 6 grandbabies, and they're just growing up so fast. My only granddaughter's going into 7th grade this year. So it was like, wow. You know, just loving on them. But anyway, yeah, this is the first one. It is called All the Places We Call Home, and it's written by Patrice Gopo, and it's illustrated by Janine Mohammed, and it has some really beautiful paintings and, well, I would call them paintings, pictures in here. And this little girl is laying on her bed getting ready to go to bed, and she twirls her globe and you know, puts her finger on where she lives now, which is America, and then she goes through, you know, where she was born, where her mother was born, her daddy was born, and yeah, so it's a really good book. I think children would just really love it. And the paintings are just adorable. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was so pretty. But it says on the back, "And where shall we go?" Mama asked, because Mama's sitting in with her, you know, getting ready to put her to bed. And she says, "South Africa, where I was born." My answer summons Mommy's stories, and Mommy goes through and tells her about, you know, what happened in these places, and brings back memories to her, and even tells her about things, you know, when she was a little girl and when her daddy was a little boy. And so, and it says, stories that send us soaring back in time, out my window, down my street, across waters and across continents. And her mama keeps telling her, she says, right now you're dreaming about it, but one day maybe you'll walk it. And so that's just a really, really neat book. And this one is called Uniquely by Joyce Meyer. And she's talking about how much, you know, it's okay to be different. And God made us all different, even in just a little bit, you know, little different gifts. And she talks about how, you know, if you're really good at something, that's probably the gift that God gave you. And I just really, y'all know I love to draw chibis, and I just love little ones. And these pictures this book is by Joyce Meyer. It's illustrated by Marcin Piewowarski. Hopefully I did not butcher his name. But anyway, I'm sure you guys know Joyce Meyer is a New York Times best-selling author. She also teaches and has radio stations and TV shows, and just, you know, she's very well known. I think this is the first, at least it's the first one I know of, children's book she's written. Let's see. She's the author of more than 135 books, but it doesn't say how many children's books she's written. But these are just really beautiful pictures, and I just hope when I get through illustrating my books, they come out this good, because I just love their little chubby cheeks. And oh, and she talks about if you get mad and make mistakes, that God always goes, you know, to go to Him, and He can bring us back to where we're fine, you know. Like she's mad at her little girl, her little friend, and God doesn't stop loving you, not even then. Instead, He used His word to show you how to make things right again, because God's got plans for you. And just showing you a few of the pictures in here. Again, I just love, you know, being able to share books with other people. I have always been one that loves to read to children and loves children reading. Maybe that's why I was an English major. And I also taught 5th grade. And I just, well, technically I've taught every year, but that was just like subs and stuff, being a substitute. But my favorite subject is reading, and I just love to know that kids are reading. And this is just another book that kids would love, with their bright colors, and you know, it's also teaching them, and I love that. And then this last one is Love You S'more, and it is written by Melinda Lee Rathjen, and it's illustrated by Rob McClurkin. It's very pretty. The pictures, bright colors, really adorable little raccoons. I think those are raccoons. Yeah, they're raccoons, I think. Anyway, y'all know, if you're following me, that I just love board books, because you can just wipe them off. Therefore, I don't feel bad about sitting a little one down on the floor and giving them a book to look at, and, you know, just enjoy. And this one is written with rhyme and rhythm, and again, I love it when they rhyme and when they have rhythm, because I think honestly that holds the child's attention. And this one just talks about, you know, I love you s'more, and I love you s'more. You know how we do the little I love you more, well, I love you more, you know, and I love you mostest. And yeah, I still do that with my niece, and she's 39 years old, and I still do that with her, and my children, and my grandbabies, of course. But yeah, and I have a soldier son, so, and I still do it. He'll always be my baby. And my other son's manager and pastor, and he'll always be my baby. And, you know, don't tell me I can't baby my children. They'll always be my babies. I love them to death, and love them the mostest. Anyway, and of course it uses the traditional camping treat, which is s'mores. Believe it or not, I have never ever tasted a s'more in all my years. Never. Anyway, I just really love these. Again, they're by Worthy Kids, and it's a division of Hachette Book Group. And you know, you can find them on Amazon, and I'll put your description of them underneath. But I recommend all three of them. I really like them, And this one I would recommend for even the tiniest little hands. I don't like seeing a child tear up a book, so, you know, I don't like, you know, paper books for a little tiny child, but for reading them to them, I love it. I always love when a parent or a teacher or a librarian or grandparent will sit down with a little one and just read to them. And so, yeah, so I recommend all 3 of these books, and I hope you guys will give them a chance if you are a mama that have little ones, or if you're a grandma that has little grandbabies, or if you're a teacher or librarian. Yeah, check them out, and I'll put the descriptions below. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, push the button to be notified when I give you when I do another review for you, which will be hopefully this week. I'm going to be doing Prayerful Planner for the month of May and Momentum for the month of May. I may end up having to do them in the hotel on Saturday when Danny goes out, you know, and does his stuff with his company, you know. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love you so much, and my son's calling me. Bye.